You have to be persistent in those things you're trying to accomplish. You can't be on it today and off it tomorrow. It has to be something that you must do over and over again. Stay with it. Do not allow distractions. And that's usually how people fall off. They get distracted by something else and they move on to something else and forget about staying persistent with that goal. A lot of people want extreme wealth. A lot of people want extreme success, but very few people find the door of success simply because they're not persistent. Whenever you think, I need that, it's always a struggle to go get the need. But with the wants, there's no struggle there. It's work, yes. Because what you'll do is you'll become singular in your mindset and you'll get rid of a lot of stuff just to get that one. Trust me. When you have problems, and they could be extreme, that is a great opportunity for you to really practice transcending that situation and work out not allowing it to bring you down consciously. That's the mission. That's the mission, to be able to navigate all of the challenges of this world that it may bring you and still be able to walk over it like Christ walked on water. Still be able to allow yourself to be sacrificed for the good of mankind. I'm not saying go allow people to nail you to a stake or anything like that. What I'm saying is, spiritually, even though these people, you might feel from a fleshly level that they deserve condemnation, you cannot condemn. Because once you don't allow yourself to pass judgment on them for their wrongdoing, and you look at it as simply as, forgive them, Father, they know not what they do. And honestly, so people are so indoctrinated into the opposer mindset, into the devil mindset, that what they do, although it may be wrong to some and most people, they really don't see it as wrong. They really can't see it because their mind is so clouded in that vibration that in that world they feel justified. You just so happen to be a casualty of their ignorance to their true divinity. I tell you what, if you don't believe you're special, just trust what I just said. You are special. You are the divine manifestation of God himself. That's why I keep saying you only have one job. One job. And it's not working at someone's job. It's not filling out applications to become employed by someone else. That's not your one job. It's not, oh, I got to do all these things so I can take care of myself. That's not the one job. It's not it. See, before I tell you what your one job is, I have to show you how you got here. Because through religion, through education, through politics, through social programming, social manipulation, media manipulation, and deception, you were made to believe that you have to do certain things in order to be successful. When you got here, you was already successful. You already had it all. Think about it, right? In the Bible, they had what you call the prodigal son, right? He had it all, right? And then one day he decided, I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna go hang out. Pops, give me my bread and let me go do my thing. You do your thing, I'm gonna go do my thing. So he disconnected from the source of having it all and went somewhere else where the funds he had was limited. First of all, he didn't have the mindset to even hold on to it. He blew it. He did all kinds of things, right? I won't go into all of the gory details. Then he woke up one day. He came to himself. He woke up one day and said, wait a minute. I can go back to the source where there is all, everything's there, but I'm gonna go this time as a servant because I know I don't deserve to come in as the son because I was disrespectful. I did not appreciate what my father had set up for me. So he went back to the father and said, oh, Papa, I want to be back here and I'll come as a servant. Just let me come back. And Pop said, what? Are you kidding me? I'm going to allow my son to live like a servant? See, my love and my provisions don't run out. And because they don't run out, you can always come back. As long as you realize that this is the source of everything for your existence. This is everything for you. And it doesn't run out. See, what the social structures have done is made you think of lack instead of abundance. Made you think that you have to have this. You got to measure up. Take these tests. Think about it. 12 years of taking tests have taught you only one thing: how to be afraid to fail, how to be afraid to not measure up. So you're so concentrating on what you don't want, which is the failure, which actually is what gave you the fail, because you just was thinking about what you don't want. This goes back to you only have one job. Peace, peace. What's up? What's up? It's Sunday, November the 17th, 2024, according to the Gregorian calendar, how they set it up. Their made up calendar, that's the date. That's the date we're clocking in on, right? So that means we just have a month and a half to the New Year's. That's it. The year's done. It's cooked. It's baked. In about a week or so, week and a half, 2 weeks, everybody be on the road or at home celebrating the holiday of Thanksgiving, meeting up with family, having a good time, eating good food. I hope if in your journey that you have a peaceful, productive time leading up to that and during that. So you might want to start reflecting on all of the good that you want for yourself, all the good you want for the people in your life before you get there. Because you don't want to, go there with your drama in your head. Because what happens is you get there and things won't go as planned. You won't have a good time. I was getting ready for the show, and I was just reflecting on some of the things I wanted to talk about today. And the title of the show is "You Are Settling." You're settling, and I'll clear that up shortly. But I thought about something really, a nursery rhyme that most of us have read or heard. Most of us probably haven't read it, we just heard it, right? And it's called Row, Row, Row Your Boat. Here's the lyrics. So I keep reading nursery rhymes on a Sunday. It's a very short nursery rhyme, but it has a very big meaning to it. It says, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. I remember listening to an old video by KRS-One. He quoted this, and he said, if you can understand that, then you understand life. And it took me a while to get it, right? Like really get it. So I was getting ready, and I had an epiphany. I'm going to read it again. It's so simple, this nursery rhyme, but it's very profound. Like when you really get it. And I'm going to try to articulate this the best I can, and hopefully someone will get what I'm saying. It says, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. So rowing is an action, taking action, just keep moving. And it says gently down the stream. So take it easy. Merrily, 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 meaning be happy, be cheerful. Life is but a dream. Right? So, if you compare this to this life, you just rowing along. And you want to row gently. And you want to be happy all at the same time. Take it easy. You don't have to force anything. The reason why you don't have to force anything, because you're just rowing, and all you got to just go, as you roll down life, go pick from the tree of life. Good. Whatever you want. Just go get it. Whatever you want, it's your choice. Go get it. Right? Unfortunately, in this life, we work off of subconscious manipulations because we have it all around. We have television programming, we have our school programming, political programming, and we just kind of default or fall in line with the mindsets of other people without realizing that we've just taken on a mental energy that is not originating from within the true source of our power, within the God within yourself, right? And then we stop being merry. We stop being happy because we're so concerned with what people think about us, or we're so concerned with bills we got to pay. We're so concerned with this relationship is not working out. But based on what I'm reading here, you're not supposed to be concerned. You're just supposed to go and just keep it going and enjoy the experience of life. Then the biggest statement of all is that life is but a dream. I'm gonna say something in a riddle that came to me while I was reflecting on this. And here it is. When I go to sleep, I wake up. When I wake up, I go to sleep. I'm gonna let you think about that. Just think about it. When you go to sleep, you wake up. When you wake up, you go to sleep. And there's also a scripture that says, as above, so below. As above, so below. Then I added in, as within, so it is without. The outside is on the inside, and the inside is on the outside. Think about that. See, all of what you're experiencing right now, just even listening to me talk, just to clarify what I just said, that riddle I just gave you, you're actually asleep. You're dreaming. That's what that life is but a dream. And then when you actually lay down and rest your head on that pillow, you're on your bed, and you go to sleep, you wake up to a whole nother existence. Now, the real work, one of the works you have to do is realize that not only do you have to master this dream state you're in right now, you have to master that woke state when you lay down. You have to master that too. See, the struggles you have in your dreams is what is when you wake up into this dream state you will deal with. So you have to master that. You have to realize what your reality really is. See, we've been manipulated. Keep it real. You got to be realistic. And we get caught up on that word, and okay, but what is realistic? What is reality? Well, I know I just put your consciousness, your mental into a tailspin. But let me go back to what the riddle, the little nursery rhyme, which I believe is a riddle. It says, row, row, row your boat, your consciousness, gently down the stream. So where there's conflict, you're not being gentle. Back up. Take some time. Meditate on what I said. In any spiritual teaching, it's always about relaxing and let things be as they are, as they're presenting themselves. Let it be. Do not argue with what we call reality. Do not fight with it. Someone doing something you don't like, there's no need to fight them. There's no need to go on an attack mode unless you're being physically presented with the threat. But most things, just think about your life. How many times you actually really have to fight someone? Never, hardly. Because that's not in your consciousness for most people. Right? So if you just sit back and you just wait it out and be gentle, things seem to work out. I had to learn. I was learning that. I learned it over and over, but this is a lesson I got to keep reminding myself of. Things work out. Things are always working in your favor. Things are always working in my favor. Even that thing that I don't particularly feel comfortable with, it's working for me. It's working. It's not going against me, it's going with me. And anything that is not for me will remove itself. Or I can just choose to walk away. See, it's your choice. Move away, stay. Move away, stay. Accept or not accept. But one of the keys to suffering, the biggest reason why we suffer, is we don't accept. We're not gently going down that stream. We're trying to, oh, this ain't right. This can't be right. I hate this. It's not gentle. And you're not being married. You're rowing. Now you're putting, no, gently. Gently. Because when you're going gentle, you get to see everything and you can absorb and you can appreciate life as it is, no matter what the situation is. You can appreciate that offense. Oh, that person is just not being in their God state of mind right now. Or maybe it's me. You get to think about the thing from 360 degrees, from above, from below. And when you really think about it, and you understand what manifestation, this is just a dream life. Because it's your choice. It's your dream. You're living it out. That's why Christ had to go back to sleep, so he could wake up. See, he went to sleep in this 3D reality and woke up into a whole nother reality. And that was what's funny about just from a Christian perspective. They preach, they sing about going to the by and by, going to heaven, singing about, oh, I feel like going home. That song from the Five Heartbeats, I feel like going home, right? And they feel good and they chant this and they get all worked up. But the moment they get faced with a life and death, like the presented in this reality with the opportunity to go home for real, to go on, fear sets in. They run from it. And it will do anything not to let this body go. Run, fight, kill. So people are speaking on and singing on things they really don't want for themselves. They really want to live. They really want to keep rolling in this life and have a good life. That's the real want of most people. They don't want to die to this reality. They don't want to let go. There's another lesson there, but Spirit's saying not yet. That will be too hard for some people to take if I go that far. But you think about that, right? Oh, I'm going to see God, Jesus, my Jesus, when I go to heaven, 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 heaven. Nobody wants to go to hell, but everybody wants to go to heaven, but they don't want to do what it takes to get there. Fear not those that can kill the body, but fear the one that can kill the soul. And I'll break that. Let me make a note. I'll break that one down at some future date. Let me make a note. I gotta write these things down because things be coming at me in all directions, and I'll lose it, and then another message will come in. So the topic I went esoterical at a high level today, and I'm going to stop right there because the Spirit is saying that's enough. Y'all sit there and meditate, go back and listen to the recording of what I said, or even read that nursery rhyme and really get it. But title of the show is You're Settling. And let me clarify what I mean by you are settling. Because some of y'all say, I'm not selling for nothing. I'm not selling for just any old woman or man to be in my life. I'm not settling for this and this and that. Yes, we all have some degree of guilt in this area of settling. If your current situation is not exactly or not what it is or not even close to what you want for yourself, not what you need, what you want, then you're settling. Something in what you're doing on a daily basis or a minute by minute, second by second basis is keeping you right where you are right now. Man, I don't want to be here. Man, this is not working out. What's going on? And then you tend to look outside of you somewhere to find the answer. And the true answer is this: you're settling. You're okay to some degree where you are. Because I know one thing, if I'm in a situation and it's burning, if you was in the house and we were in the house and it was a fire, no matter how valuable those things are in that house, you're going to walk away. You're getting your ass out of there because it gets hot. Same thing with a dangerous situation. Somebody even breathe or even start. They ain't even got to say it. Run like they running from something, especially as black folks. we see somebody running from something like they scared. We don't even have to know what's going on over there. We're running with them. We just gonna follow it, but we'll figure it out when we get to the other side of the street or wherever they go. We don't even have to know where they go. We just gonna run in the direction they going. Why? Because you don't know something bad on the other side of that, and my life's in danger. Side note, you ain't ready to go on yet, so you take off, and then you get a couple of blocks away. Like, why are we running? And they say, I don't know. He was running, and that's happened. I remember doing that. Going to school and in the direction of school, then all of a sudden everybody's running in our direction towards it. We start, well, we ain't gonna wait till it gets us. We start running, and then we try to ask a few people, why run? I don't know. Everybody else is running. See what happens when people crowd, that energy get high, you just gonna react. So back to what I'm saying, why I say you are settling, because in the situation that you're in, it ain't dangerous enough for you. You're comfortable. It ain't no need from you to run away from the poverty. It ain't no need from you to run away from you don't feel like there's a need for you to run away from that job because you're sick of it. It ain't no need from you to walk away from that relationship and it's a bad one. So you settle. And you try to rationalize and reason why you still live. That you still and stuck in that position of poverty. That position of in a job you hate. That relationship you can't stand. You settle. And you make excuses. Well, I ain't perfect. And I'm just trying to do. And this, whatever it is killing you spiritually. Because anything that is detrimental to your spirituality is something you need to get away from. And it needs to be treated like a life or death situation. As if someone you got to get away. Who's hearing what I'm saying right now? Who here has been lately feeling down spirited, feel like things ain't, you just can't, you're not even making a connection with the God within anymore. You can't even hear God's voice within you. That means you are in a situation that is dire. Because once your spirituality, your soul, your spirit is not speaking to you and pushing you at the higher level, it's almost like being dead. And the truth of the matter, a large part of the population is operating that way. Some of y'all might want to look up something called Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Look that up. I'm not going to get into that. Maybe I'll do it on the show tomorrow or Tuesday. Maslow hierarchies of needs. It's typically about the states of consciousness that we're operating out of on a daily basis. 1 minute we up here, 1 minute we down here. We're fully motivated, fully awake, feeling like we're alive and we can accomplish anything. And then one day we just feel like, why? Why is that? Why do we go up and down? Because we're settling. What we're doing is we're not being consistent or persistent with doing good, having the good conversations with ourselves. See, we distract ourselves with conversations with other people. You know, we distract, we seek some type of false security in others people's words, in other things or shows, whatever, instead of looking for the security within ourselves that's there waiting for you to tap in, open it up. I've said this before. You get up in the morning and just speak good words to yourself. Then you will be able to speak good words to others. Start with you first. Start with you. They talking to you in a good way. How would you talk to yourself if you had to? See, some of us are just dogging ourselves out verbally. Man, you can't get nothing right. Nothing's working for you. Just such negative, venomous words that we say to ourselves. But then right after that, we'll leave, go out into the world. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Charlie? How you doing? I'm here on time at my job, Mr. Charlie. And speak with this fake smile to everybody else. See, damn trying to be real with other people. You need to be real with yourself. Be happy with yourself. It starts with you. It starts with what you say to yourself, what words you're telling yourself on a daily basis. It starts there. And then once you do that, you can handle people with ease. Hey, how you doing? And if they want to engage in some negative stuff, hey, I gotta go. Hey, peace. Have a nice day. Gotta go. You'll be able to reply back to people with good words easily. See, the reason why it's so easy to jump out there at other people is because you haven't practiced talking good to yourself. So now that's your practice. That's what you're settling for. That's the conversation. So you have to start to settle for higher words, better words for you. It's about you. In this instance, you must be selfish. There's no getting around it. You have to be selfish and start talking to yourself in a good way. Treating yourself good. Start with the first, when you open your eyes, don't pick up that phone, that device. Before you just sit there, close your eyes and say something great to yourself. So I've really been on that this week and for the last couple of weeks. So, I've done it and then, stop, done it and stop. But this, I've been really consistent. And did something happen last night? Like I had this energy, like I could do anything. And I know some of y'all got an email last night. That was part of the inspiration and what happened. And I was like, where did this come from? What just woke up in me? Then I got reminded, oh, you've been speaking real good words to yourself. You've been putting yourself first in your conversations. And now yourself is uplifting you. See, you don't need Dr. Phil. You don't need me. You don't need Oprah. You don't need, these gurus that sit and fold their legs and they speak with their, you don't need that. They're good. I'm not saying those things ain't good, but I'm saying all you need is just go within and start talking and say, watch how you just become self-motivated and boom. And then everything else becomes gravy, becomes an add-on to the existence you've already built for yourself. Everything else becomes what you call a side dish or an add-on, a caveat, or just to make it even plainer, it becomes a good symptom of your good habits of how you talk to yourself. Because there's this, everything's a symptom. How the depression is a symptom. The self-hate is a symptom of something else. And it's a symptom of how you treat yourself. How you're looking at things, how you perceive. That's it. Everything you're dealing with is just symptoms. Everything you get to experience, that's the symptom. That's the results. Symptoms equal results. They're the same. See, my only job is to remind you of your God power. That's it. I don't give it to you. I remind you of how powerful you are. That's all I am. I'm just a signpost. Hey, my signpost is basically a mirror. That's what I'm holding up. A mirror. Look at yourself and talk to yourself and be good to yourself. That's it. That's all I'm telling you. Go to the mirror and look at yourself. Psychologists say, come pay me $100 an hour and I'll just sit there and listen to you and ask you, throw questions back at you, and you may figure it out. And you spend thousands of dollars talking to some daggone psychiatrist when the real truth and the real answers is right there in front of you, in you. And the only way you're going to get to it is by closing those eyes and just say, tell me the truth. God, tell me the truth. And when the truth comes at you, it's going to come and it's going to be, you're going to take issue with that truth at first. Because there's some untruths in you that must be washed away. Truth got to come in and cleanse out the untruths. And once it cleans that out, you go through that cleansing process, and then you are able to accept truth. Then it becomes a gentle roll, and you start to look at things and people and be like, "Forgive them, Father. They know not what they do. They don't understand the God within them. They don't understand the God power. They'll get it one day. I'm still trying to get it." And then you start to go back to worrying about you and how you interact with your environment. And how you interact with the ultimate environment, and that's how you interact with yourself. Treat yourself good. You have what you have because you allowed yourself to settle for the position you're in today. Success must become like life or death. Because once you treat it like that, you will make sure it gets done. See, where you are, you ain't faced with no imminent danger in your perception. But you are in imminent danger, because the longer you stay in those negative states of consciousness, you stay in hell. That's what hell is. People are consciously walking in hell on a constant basis, minute by minute. They are in hell. Especially, think about it, when you're dealing with someone and they've done something that you don't like, and you're thinking about that over and over. How could they do this? And then you're trying to imagine what they did and try to figure all that out. You are in hell. And that's not where God wants you to be. And to the people that do these bad things that affect other people, you're in hell too. You're the helper. You the one that's delivering hell to people. But see, but first, before you deliver hell to someone else, you are delivering hell to yourself. That's what they say: hurt people hurt people. Mm-hmm. Some of these people are standing there right there with the pitchfork of lying, the pitchfork of dishonesty, the pitchforks of manipulation, the pitchfork of everything that is not of God. See, that's where the real devil is. Devil ain't somewhere where you go to sleep to wake up and you're going to end up in some fiery place. No. People have created hellfire consciousness in their minds, and when they come into your life, they're trying to deliver that to you in all forms. See, there's the extreme form of hell that people try to deliver, where they just conflict, fighting, argue, yelling, scream, and then there's a gentle form of hell that people deliver. They come with a smile and a friendly handshake, but they have ravenous wolf mentality behind their motives. See, that's those are the ones you see. You see somebody acting all out of shape, you'll run from that, right? That's like that. But the ones that shake your hand, looking at you, looking you directly in the eye, and got evil intent for you, is the ones on all levels. That's why I'm gonna say this. Stop telling people about your big dreams you got going, because it's your dream. In order you want to keep it gently merrily down the stream by that rowing that boat, you better not tell nobody, because they're gonna make that a rough ride for you. Just imagine if you didn't tell some people some of the great things you had in store for yourself, how easier you could have got that accomplished without telling them. Think about it. And I don't care who it is. Yeah, you know, this ain't discriminating against who it is. Y'all know I ain't got to call them out. But I tell you this, the most common people that get in your way is family. So I'll leave it right there. And people that you consider close friends. They ain't strangers, ain't really paying you no mind. They don't have the consciousness to. But it's the close ones that have the thoughts of opposition of what you do. Some of these opposition thoughts is out of concern and love and hoping that you don't fail, or things don't work out and you end up on the street somewhere. And then some of them are just flat out hate. Either way, those energies is not good or conducive to a positive outcome for you. So why reveal? You can get it done and then show, hey, look, I put this together. And they be like, oh, when did you have time to do that? You've been doing this. See, they be watching for you to fail. Think about this. You ever do something? I know most of y'all experience this. Hey, you know, I'm doing this, man. I got this. This is my business, blah, blah. And they check in every so, how's that business going? You still doing that? They ain't supporting you, but they want to know. They want to know how it is. What do you care? You ain't helping me. Well, you need to know whether it's good or not. And they don't need to know. Only people that need to know is people that want to actually help you be successful. Right? The people that's going to put some skin in the game with you. That's it. Nobody else need to know. But y'all want to go tell your homeboy that you thought was your homeboy, yeah, man, yo, man, I'm doing blah, 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 blah. And then he started giving you all kind of negative feedback. Yeah, man, you know, I did this, and you know, yeah, and just giving you the evil conversation. Evil conversation is you can't live there. You can't live in that. All right. Let's see who's in the chat. We got Luke and Apple. Peace to the gods. Much light and love. Indie Circle Ministries. Peace, my brother. Peace back to you. I caught the replay of Wednesday show, second period, 6 a.m. Jim. Thank you, brother. Yes, welcome. Peace to the ministry, Sunday service. I'm listening for the word. That is DJ JOJ. Life is but a dream. Yes. I love being me. 333 says, peace, Hakeem. And Meals in the Making says, such a simple and profound message. Yes, absolutely. Yes, it is. And In La Vida says, peaceful day. I love being me. 333 says, got a heart on the screen. And then most hated bronze flat power god. He's got the strong arm, the fire, and the salute, smiley face, everybody. And who else? Man, we got a lot of comments today. That email is what I want to discuss to the private group. Wow. All right, cool. Okay, brother. We'll talk about it. Halis Clemens says, peace, peace, everyone. Jody Stickamo says, Grand Rising and good day. JD Super Solid said, checking in. Jeremiah. All right. What's up, JD? Theoretically, God, those people are monsters. I tell them nothing. Great commentary. I love being me. 333. Thank you. Well, I hope you guys had got something from what I said. The little nursery rhyme I read. Nursery rhyme. You know, it took me a while to really I'm trying to get all of it. Let me just, there you go. To really figure that out, and then that just hit me all at once. And those of you who have channels and you're in here and I don't see the link, I'm gonna stop reminding y'all, put your link in there so people can follow you. You gotta be putting it out there. If y'all got a channel, y'all need to put it in the chat. There's a few people in here with channels. We got who got a channel? Indie Circle Ministry got one. Meals in the Making got a channel about making food. In La Vida has a channel. Who else? I don't know anybody else. Theoretically, God got a channel. Sons of the One True King. I'm not sure if he got a channel, but I know the wife and the son got a channel. So you should be putting it as a leader, the house. You need to be putting that in there. I don't know if I got you on screen. Peace, Hakeem Mental All. I don't know if I put you on screen earlier. And Rashawn Bay says, peace, gems every time. I love being me. Said, peace, everyone. Happy Sunday. And theoretically, God got his channel up there. And yeah, everyone in the chat, hit the thumbs up. Everyone listening, hit the thumbs up. Please. I really appreciate it. All right. Well, it's 10:47 on this Sunday. Sunday. Today is Sunday, and it's the Sun's Day. Okay? Y'all, some of y'all understand what I just said. What I just broke down. Without breaking it down. All right. I'll leave you with this. And then I'm out of here for the rest of the day. And we're going to chill out. Because I was up kind of late yesterday. I went to sleep, woke up, got inspired, stayed up till around 2 in the morning, just working on some things. And went to bed at peace. And then I realized I don't need as much sleep as I be trying to get. I rather enjoy being up. What I did last night, I played my guitar, worked on some things, sent out an email, then went to bed. But anyway, take care of yourself. I recommend I'm not going to tell you what to do. You can't tell people what to do. What I will recommend you do, when you get off this broadcast, go find your first mirror and just talk love on yourself. Even if the family think you're crazy, just let them think it. All right, let them. Don't worry about that. Just go and do that. Stay consistent and watch how you have a breakthrough just from doing that. And you will have a breakthrough. Trust me, you will have a breakthrough. It's guaranteed that you will have a breakthrough. Peace, prosperity, and extreme wealth to y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day. You have to be persistent in those things you're trying to accomplish. You can't be on it today and off it tomorrow. It has to be something that you must do over and over again. Stay with it. Do not allow distractions. And that's usually how people fall off. They get distracted by something else and they move on to something else and forget about staying persistent with that goal. A lot of people want extreme wealth. A lot of people want extreme success, but very few people find the door of success simply because they're not persistent.